Hey everyone and welcome to a new video here on my channel. You may have already noticed the new background. I have actually moved in a new office now, and step by step I'll also improve the video quality here, and we are now also able to shoot videos in different other places or different other areas here in the office. But today I want to talk a bit more about what we are doing at my company NeoxEntertainment, because I have a unique concept and vision which I'm not sure everyone is aware of yet. The problem with traditional developers or studios is that they often aren't reliable or stay with your project in the long run, especially when you hire random freelancers for small tasks or work with students. They might move on to better paying projects or get busy with exams. A solution would be to hire an agency, but this can also be very expensive because you either need to hire a full team or hire developers to work full time. And I know when you are just starting out, the budget is usually limited, and that's why you might need extra consultation for your game project there as well, to reduce costs by, for example, getting tips like that you can use asset packs from the marketplace or something like that. Of course, there you can also do much wrong, since not every asset pack is good optimized, but that's what I mentioned. Almost every project, especially when you're starting, when you are new to the industry in general, then you should have some sort of like a consultant to assist you with your project. And that's what I have been doing for more than 6 years now. I started with my own game called Meltdown back then, and you maybe already have seen the devlogs on YouTube here. And back then I made a lot of mistakes actually. I burned a lot of time and money because I wanted to build the entire game myself and want to learn everything about, like, everything from the 3D modeling to the development. And of course this didn't work out. So I specialized in the level design and the development instead, because with that you can already build quite impressive games or all that stuff in a short amount of time, because the 3D models and all that stuff you can easily get, for example, from the Unreal Engine marketplace or something like that. And at the same time I also worked with different freelancers, and I noticed many of the issues I mentioned earlier. Since the developers constantly changed, the code or my game got messed up so badly that I had to restart it multiple times. And this was a very painful experience I don't want you to go through with your games. Luckily, I've learned from those mistakes, and that's why I am able now to share my knowledge with you now, so you don't have to make the same mistakes there. You probably realize by now that you need a reliable developer for your project or in your team, and you maybe also need someone who can manage and coordinate the developers if you want to scale the team later. And all this is possible with our flexible development packages actually, where we will dedicate a set amount of hours each month to work on your project basically. And this can range from part-time to full-time depending on your project size and budget. At the same time, we will also make sure that the developers work this specified times basically on your project, and we can also share Clockify reports, and you will also see it in frequent meetings and updates in the group chat or something like that with you. That's what I mean. Like, we will also invite you to join a Discord group with the developers so they can share frequent updates with you, and you are also be able to directly give them feedback, ensuring that we are that we stay on the right track basically. We will also schedule regular meetings to discuss progress, timelines, and also priorities, and this flexible approach actually lets you add new features, change priorities, and make unlimited revisions. All things that aren't as easy with fixed price projects basically. We can also help you, of course, to predict the development time and also budget before we actually start working on something. That's why we usually start with a free first meeting, so I can learn more about your project and analyze it, and also work out some sort of like a strategy with you, how we can build your game in the most efficient way possible. And in there I can also already give you a rough estimation how long something like this might take to develop, and also a rough budget basically. In summary, I would say we are some sort of like an incubator who can help to kickstart your game. You need developers and a team, and we can help you build it out and manage it later. We can also help you with marketing. We can also help you with working out a marketing plan and a strategy to sell your game later. Because after all, having a great game is important, but if nobody knows about it, you won't reach people or get any money back. there are many strategies we can explore together, like sharing, for example, devlogs on YouTube to keep your community engaged, or sharing funny and intense moments of gameplay on TikTok, for example, or as reels. And we can discuss these strategies in our first meetings, because they really vary from game to game. Our goal in every project is to monetize your game or demo as quickly as possible, for example through Kickstarter, so you can already get the first money back. Now you may wonder what a partnership with us costs. All in all, I can definitely say it's affordable, but also we are not the cheapest, because we stand for quality and provide a lot of support. As I mentioned, we can also assist you there with working on some sort of like marketing strategies or giving best practices, how you can also monetize your game later and all that stuff. All in all, we work from small projects with just one part-time developer, or also, of course, we can assist with large projects with like full-time teams and all that stuff. So it's hard to give you a estimate or range or something like that here, but in general I would say you should at least have around 700 to invest in your game. Of course, sky is the limit and all that stuff. If you want to hire full-time developers with that budget, that's definitely not possible, but we can discuss about that in our first free meeting basically. So as I mentioned, it's really hard to give you some sort of like an overview here, since every game is different. But we are usually starting with a free meeting to discuss more about your project. And if you want to schedule such a meeting, you can easily do that through the link in the description, or you can also write me an email with some more details about your game, and then we can continue from there. You might also have noticed that we are working on business solutions like those virtual 3D offices or shopping malls, especially in the metaverse space basically. You maybe already saw some videos on my YouTube channel, or also like with those interactive AI characters. And for me, games are so much more than just a waste of time. They allow you to connect with people globally and create engaging virtual worlds. And this is something traditional websites can't achieve anymore, because of how social media like TikTok has shortened people's attention spans. Even if you spend 10k or more on a website, the results will likely be the same. To be honest, you can't even convince someone in 50 seconds that you're the best service provider in the market. And that's why my unique idea is to add gamification to websites, so people stay engaged and get hooked and get all the information they need to build up trust and make quicker decisions. And if you want to learn more about these offices or malls, then you can also check out our other videos here on the channel, and you can also, if you want, book a free meeting there. Then I can give you a tour through a virtual office, through a mall, or whatever is interesting there for you. And for that you also find the link in the description, or you can also just send me an email if you want to get some more information or have some questions regarding those new frameworks and technologies basically. But that's it for me for right now. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice rest of your day and take care. Bye.